Joining me right now, Trump 2020 campaign senior advisor, Corey Lewandowski. Corey, it's good to see you.
Thanks for having me back, Trish.
I'm looking at this saying this is insane. Like, you can't make this up. There's no church and state. I mean, the guy that ran Mayor Pete's campaign, his wife is the CEO of the company that runs the app that screwed it all up. And oh, and by the way, Mayor Pete comes out ahead.
Well, and Trish, don't forget, your viewers remember this. Mayor Pete declared victory almost immediately, almost like he had an inside information about what the votes were. Look, I was in Iowa with the Trump campaign. We had a huge delegation there supporting the president. He won 97+% of the vote on primary night. And what we saw in the Republican primary there was record turnout. The real story in Iowa is that the turnout is much lower than what actually transpired between Bernie and Hillary Clinton 4 years ago, which means the Democrats aren't motivated. But I'll tell you this, when I left the caucus I went to in Jamaica, Iowa, before I walked out the door, I knew exactly what the vote totals were because we sat there and we watched everybody tally them. And all of a sudden, the way that it's worked since 1976 doesn't work anymore. And instead, we saw the Des Moines Register not publish their poll the night before, which clearly showed, in my opinion, Bernie Sanders was going to win. And then all of a sudden, 48 hours later, they still haven't posted the results, which we believe shows that Bernie Sanders was going to win. This whole thing is a scam. It's terrible what they're doing to Bernie. They're trying to steal it from him because they're afraid of him.
This is the establishment at work. I mean, look, you know, Donald Trump was lucky, and he had you, Corey, and you guys didn't allow the establishment types to take over in that way. But Bernie doesn't speak up for whatever reason. I mean, so it's all incoming at him. And this one is one that if I were him and if I supported him again, you know, I'm a capitalist, but if I happened to be a socialist, I'd be kind of mad about this stuff right now. Hey, let me turn to impeachment, because that is some pretty good news. Acquitted today, the president. I know that you were actually in the room as the Senate was voting. Tell me about it.
You know, Trish, it was very historic. I had the privilege to sit in the Senate chamber today up in the gallery to watch the vote. I watched Pierre Delecto and his profiling courage vote to impeach the president. I mean, look, you know, Mitt Romney.
I almost forgot about that.
Nobody can figure out Pierre Delecto. I mean, this guy had such a lack of courage, he couldn't even use his real name on Twitter. And I want to remind your viewers, this is a guy who was pro-choice when he ran for the U.S. Senate in 1996 against Ted Kennedy. He became pro-life when he went back to Utah, pro-choice when he went back to become the governor of Massachusetts, only to become pro-life again as a U.S. Senator from Utah. So, you know, this notion that his conscience plays such a big role is just a fallacy. This guy's a fraud. He's been a fraud for the last 25 years, and he will be remembered as someone who has always put himself above all of the country's needs. And that's really what this is.
Is this a way to get more relevant again for him? Which, by the way, I don't think is going to be successful.
He's completely irrelevant. I am certain of this. Mitt Romney is going to be a one-term senator from Utah. The people of Utah deserve better. And we know that. There were no crimes that this president committed. He did nothing wrong. The evidence was very clear about that. And once again, this was not about the evidence. This was about Mitt Romney. But being in that room today was a very humbling thing, to know that the good people of our U.S. Senate looked at the evidence and overwhelmingly decided this president committed no crimes. And being in that room today was just a validation of what we, the American people, already knew. This president deserves to stay in office. He's delivered for the American people, and I think he's going to win big in November.
Hey, you know, when it's right versus wrong, you like to be on the right side of things. Very nice stuff. Big victory lap for the president and for Republicans today. Corey, it's good to have you here tonight. Thank you so much.